Hello BookTube. Today I'm going to be talking about my Nonfiction November TBR. For those of you who don't know, Nonfiction November is a reading event hosted by Olive of a Book Olive, in which participants read nonfiction in the month of November. There are a number of prompts for Nonfiction November. This year they are collection, style, industry, and treatment. And participants are asked to read, if you want, just one book of nonfiction, although the idea is to increase the number of nonfiction you read. In past years, I've devoted the entire month to nonfiction, but this year I'm also co-hosting another BookTube reading event, New Worlds November, in which participants will be reading science fiction short stories. And in this one, there are a number of weekly prompts as well. Alien life, artificial intelligence, time travel, and post-apocalyptic dystopia. And so I'll be reading nonfiction during the work week, and I'll be reading science fiction during the weekends. So let's talk about the books. So hitting alien life as well as style and treatment, I'm going with Imagined Life by James Trefil and Michael Summers. This is a book in which Trefil and Summers speculate on how alien life could form in a number of environments in which for humans would be absolutely inhospitable. This is a reread. I read it a few years ago and quite enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to rereading it. It matches the style prompt in part because each chapter is accompanied by an illustration that is quite stylish. As well as a bit retro, but quite looking forward to it. And of course it touches on the alien life prompt, or aliens prompt. The next two books, the succeeding week, assuming it takes me a week to read Imagine Life, I'll be reading two books from the Reaction Animal series, which really matches the collection prompt of Nonfiction November. And the two books I'll be reading will be Wasp by Richard Jones and Squid by Martin Wallen. And I'm looking forward to reading both. And I'm actually quite looking forward to adding more of these books to my collection. I read Scorpion about a month or so ago and really enjoyed it, and I'm quite looking forward to reading more of them. The next book I will be reading is The Brilliant Abyss by Helen. This is an exploration of the deep oceans and what kind of life is there. And so I'm quite looking forward to reading this. I think I'm going to be doing a Steve Kermit, so I'm reorganizing the books real quick. Next up will be another reread, Wild Sea by Joy McCann. This is a history of the Great Southern Ocean, and it is a phenomenal book. Oh, that didn't quite work. I'm trying to reorganize the books, and it's not quite working. So there's a possibility, in fact a strong probability, that I will have more reading time in November than just these 5. So I have 2 more as sort of, if I kind of finish the first batch, I'll get to these. And they are Building an American Empire, Building an American Empire by Paul Frymer. which I'm thinking will match the industry prompt. I'm quite looking forward to it. I picked it up from Princeton University Press a few months ago. And finally, if I have a chance to get to it, and I'm really looking forward to this, is Raised to Rule by Martha K. Hoffman. This is a history exploring how the Spanish royal family raised its children. And I'm quite looking forward to it. These are the books I have planned for Nonfiction November. Let's see if I can get to all of them. Anyway, book 2, that's all I have for today. I'll be back tomorrow with the W tag, and then I'll probably do some tags on Wednesday and Thursday, and then on Friday I'll do my October book haul. They're right there, and they're ready to be hauled and put on the shelves. Although I might actually pick up another book, I don't know, between now and then. And then, of course, also on Friday will be weekly reads. So until then, BookTube, thank you. Have a great afternoon and stay safe.